man. So live on Old Hallows Eve, and just lamenting about the whole trick or treat thing. So we had to try to do trick or treat, and then Kendall she got the ear infection, and what I was gonna say? Oh, so she got the ear infection, but of course she ain't want to just leave and go to the urgent care without getting her trick or treat on. So had to do that uh, and then take her to the urgent care. So that's how that went.
Man, yeah.
Uh, but what's good with you though?
Man, I'm out here, you know what I mean? Just
Hey,
had
I'm getting ready.
Deontay Foreman on the bench this week.
Yeah. That was your opponent appreciated that apparently.
Uh, I still got the W. You know
Oh,
what I
did he?
mean?
Who
Yeah.
you? I don't know what's going on with my
That's what I'm saying. That's why when Eugene came at me in the text, I was like, hold on. You got the L this week. I got a W. You can't talk to me about players on the bench. I was hoping he'd be on the call today.
You know where to be found.
I know.
I don't know why my camera jumping like that. Hold on a second. Oh man, I don't know what's going on with that.
Man.
Hold on a second. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Is my camera jumping on your end?
Nah, you straight.
Man, that joint flashing and doing some more stuff. I can't on the live stream. Anyway, that's what happens when you do things live. You never know what you're gonna get. But let's jump into it, man. I guess we talked about it a little bit over text. Anything jump out to you at all this week that made you shake your head or?
Dak is back.
Yeah.
That's good.
That make Dallas like like they're gonna be like contenders for real this year. Hopefully they ain't fools go.
Yep. McCaffrey is the truth, no matter what squad he on.
Man, listen.
So I used to think that I ain't gonna lie, I was sleeping on McCaffrey. I was like, they built a scheme around him. That's why he get all these points. But he going to San Francisco doing the exact same thing. But like I said, to me, it makes the whole offense better. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, because Ayuk ate. What's the Kittle's got something.
Mm-hmm. And that was without Debo. So now their offense looking like what you would have thought the Rams offense should be looking like. But the Rams looking like, they ain't really no powerhouse on offense no more.
Yeah, now they struggling, dude. They struggling for real. So my two of my takeaways, man. It looked like it don't matter how pop gun Tua arm is. If you got Tariq Hill and Jalen Waddle on your squad, then it's like you go to the basketball court and you may not be that good, but your man is nice.
Right. Because it's always a dude who not that good who running with some ballers and probably talk the most.
He talking the most junk. Right. Talking the most junk. So that's Tua right now. He's like, look, man, I'm gonna pass it to these two dudes 68% of the time.
But it's crazy to me though, because imagine if Aaron Rodgers had some firepower. You know what I mean? Like Tua get that. Like they give even Zach Wilson to me got a bunch of wide receivers.
That's the thing. He got ballers. And,
yeah. I'm like, it was somebody else who I was like, man, they giving these bad quarterbacks these ballers, man. But yeah, Tua, they doing the right thing. They feeding them. They just like, look, we got stars. We're gonna feed them.
I think right now they said that I think Tariq Hill and Jalen Waddle on pace to have like the most yards in the season so far ever by a duo.
Yep.
And they got the Bears, Browns, and Texas next 3 weeks. The other takeaway is AJ Brown. He might be the best receiver in the league right
now. AJ Brown.
Yeah, AJ Brown. So he looked so he looked like.
I think Tyreek.
AJ Brown looks like a receiver that you know how you said quarterbacks got these good receivers. He looked like a good receiver who finally got a good quarterback.
Yeah.
And he had 6 for 156, 3 TDs.
Yeah. Jose backstage.
Yeah, I see him. So yeah, man. Those are my takeaways. That AJ Brown is good at real football, and with a good quarterback. He looked like AJ Brown remind me of almost like T.O. right now. It's kind of the vibe he giving me.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see that. Well, hey, welcome, fellas, man. So,
Jose, just who I wanted to talk to. Welcome to the podcast.
I'm on here.
Jose.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Man, let's jump into the
I do this
game.
time.
You lucky we gotta do a quick podcast today. You lucky because I can't even go in.
I'm ready for it. let's get this good content out.
Oh man.
You know what I mean?
All right, let's see. Where's my little thing at? Thought that was. Oh, here we go. All right, man. Let's do the rundown. Let's see. So, right now Browns leading the Bengals 8-zip. I need T. Higgins to be held under 7 points. What's the likelihood of that happening? Otherwise, I'm losing to Evan, and I'm down. I'm down 6 games. I'm going 2-6.
Oh, you still in it? I thought you had already took the L.
I don't think she got 7 points already. Dang.
Oh, nah. Hold on, let me see.
So I need people.
Nah.
Higgins gonna get more than 7.
Like Higgins. He getting that wide receiver 1 treatment right now. I need him to get a donut. Hold him under 7. He only need 8 points for to win. I don't think it's gonna happen though. I think she got this one easy.
Well, I need 30 points from Peoples Jones. What's the receiver from Cleveland? That long name, something Peoples. Peoples Jones.
Yeah, I just know Peoples Jones.
Yeah, I just picked him off waiver because Debo was hurt. That's
you grabbed him and put him in.
Yeah, it was everybody was taking him.
But you got Duvernay on the bench.
Yeah, but the thing is, he was still questionable, and Duvernay played Thursday, so I had to make a decision. And we didn't have no podcast, so I couldn't really, make a good decision. My decision was bad.
Yeah, mine was bad too.
But you won.
I got the W. I know. I said I got the W. That's the only difference.
So look, this Carolina Atlanta game. We saw. Look, man, they put up over. I forgot what the over/under was on this game, but Atlanta wins 37-34. I definitely wasn't expecting those type of fireworks from these two teams. Both run heavy. We saw Kyle Pitts finally get back in the column and at the top tight end for the week. He ended up with 5 for 80 and the TD. But I guess the I think I asked this question before during Sunday is DJ Moore. Was he worth were we buying DJ Moore now that PJ Walker was back in the fold, or should I say that they got rid of your boy
Baker Mayfield.
Look, so they was so once again it's like they did with OBJ. They was questioning whether DJ Moore was actually getting open and or whether Baker was missing him. I think it's obvious. I think it's safe to say that Baker Mayfield was just missing him. He was 6 for 152. He averaged 25 yards. Caught what should have been a game winner until he dumbed down and took his helmet off. But look, so you got DJ Moore had a great game. Deontay Foreman, like Terrence alluded to, had a great game. 118, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I was surprised about that. I was surprised about
killing on my bench. Killing.
Yeah.
Look, dang, that just make. I'm thinking about. I thought he was at least top 3, but he ended up being right now he is 5.
This week, was a crazy week. I mean, it was just points galore.
Points. It was definitely points dependent.
Yeah.
And another thing, it wasn't that many injuries either. So that was another good thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, had too many people.
Shoot, I did say.
What up, Eugene?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
I was almost asleep, yo.
I was trying to figure out what was going. I thought I'd get on. Y'all about to be halfway through the podcast.
Yo, then I got
that turns just here hanging. Look like somebody stole his bike.
yeah.
I was about to send a message like, "Hey, let's do it next week."
I left my work laptop at work, so like I don't know use this one. Like this one, my camera's on the bottom of my laptop, so it looks weird.
All right, so look, we so Deontay, so what was I saying? Oh, so Deontay Foreman, like we talked about earlier, just a second ago, man, it was points galore because even with his 3 touchdown performance with 118, he's still RB5 behind Pollard, Henry, McCaffrey, triple threat McCaffrey, and Alvin Kamara, which had a ridiculous day. So any I guess the only surprise I would say is Walker. Any interest in him being a streamer going forward? Or was just that he's playing Atlanta?
No, I mean I think they're always going to be behind, and they're always going to be to try to get up front. But I don't see him averaging 300 yards or 200 some yards.
Yeah, I would need to see it again.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I was just glad to see that they let him put it up. At least they had some faith in it.
Gene over there look like he's taking a quick nap.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. So
I'm looking down. I don't have normally I got 2 laptops, so I look over here at the laptop for my stats, but now I'm looking down at my phone.
So the next game, Arizona, Minnesota beat Arizona 34-26. And for Minnesota, Kirk Cousins had a decent game, especially in this day and age for this year for quarterbacks. 23 points. Well, he ended up with 23 and a half points is actually doing pretty good. But Cook, once again, he give you his 111, 1 touchdown performance. It helped Kirk Cousins that he had two passing TDs and 1 rushing TD. And even Madison got into it. Did y'all know that Justin Jefferson had scored since week 1?
Yep. I know because he's on my team. I got him and Pitts.
Him and Pitts. Oh man, it's I mean, like he's still doing his thing, but he has not scored since week 1. That's crazy. And but it looked like Thielen got in. He had 6 for 67. Cook 5 for 30. And on Arizona side, Murray threw 3 touchdowns, but had two interceptions, which was pretty costly. Which I think about DeAndre Hopkins. 12 he had 12 or 13. He had 13 targets, 159, 1 touchdown.
If you had him on your stat on the bench, he's about to say your season.
I'm trying to think. For some reason, I don't know how. I think I had a chance to get him, and I was like, "Nah, I'm not waiting that long." And I wasn't sure what he was gonna do when he came back. But man, he get ready when somebody.
Oh yeah, he gonna win somebody.
Let
me see who got him in our league. Let me see. See if they still in the running.
I know, right?
Because somebody holding Deshaun Watson too.
Yeah, I see that.
We got him in our league.
I don't
Watson,
know.
Watson's Rag.
Man,
That's his name.
Who?
His name is Watson Rag. Watson. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's my other league.
Turns an old league.
Let
me see. Hold on. Let me see. You got.
Yo, did y'all do the Raiders game yet, yo?
No, we gotta talk about that though. That was they must have had a stripper party the night before or something. Because I'm like, they put
whose game?
some
Raiders
voodoo
game.
on them or something. Because
Oh,
I'm
the-
like,
Nobody showed up.
I had half
Well, the one thing I say is Jacobs. They got down so fast he couldn't even get involved in the game plan.
No, man.
so why did Adams do bad too?
No,
Right.
everybody did. No, everybody did bad. But only one that got an excuse is Jacobs. they wouldn't give him about nigga had like maybe like 5, 6 carries or something like that.
Josh McDaniels had no success without Tom Brady.
So that's what they was talking about. They were saying that they was like basically this would be a telltale sign of whether or not these retread coaches basically just get hired. They basically hire their friends, right?
Zika.
Because they like, look, he had 2 chances, right? And if he don't get this one right, they basically saying, okay, if he get another job, then we know that the NFL basically just rehiring the same coaches over and over again.
Yo, man, I had never in my life would I thought that Devontae Adams would give me 1 point unless he had an injury, yo.
Look, you thought he left the game early.
Who you talking?
Yeah.
I got.
Man,
I had 1.2. I got 1.20.
1.20. All right, let's see where we at.
So Headbangers got him.
Yeah, hey man, that's Zeke, right?
That's Zeke. Yeah, Zeke.
All right, so
He's sitting at 3-5 right now.
look,
hold on.
Look, I'm about to say he might end up on the streak here in a minute if DeAndre keep putting up these numbers.
He would have done anything in my league. I'd have won the pot again for the weekly pot, and I would have the one in my league, the one that does, and I would have had the high score. I've been over 200.
All right, let's see.
You changed your name, Rodney?
Yeah. That's how you know it. That's how you know I'm having a bad season. Because that's the only excitement I got. trying to figure out clever names for my team.
I don't know what's Turner's name. I asked you that yesterday.
I'm the Acres. I'm Los Angeles
The
Acres.
Los Angeles.
I need to change that.
No, that's 2 years in a row. You had Corey Davis.
I
You need to stop naming guys.
I know, yo, because if I name them that, they suck. I'm about to name somebody
You got
else.
the Madden curse. It's like you got the Madden curse.
So we got Miami, Detroit, man. Me and Terrence talking about this earlier.
I called this.
And basically, what we were saying is, if you got Jalen Waddle and Tariq Hill on your squad, then it don't care how popular your arm is, you gonna shine. And that's what Tua doing. His arm not that strong, but he accurate, and so he put up 382, 3 TDs, and end up as the number 1 quarterback for the week, right? And I think right now they said Waddle and Hill on pace for the most yards by a duo so far in this at this point in the season ever.
Yeah, yo, he crazy accurate, yo. Like,
I don't see it stopping anytime soon. And look, unless he get a concussion again. Gesicki, so he was 3 for 4, but he got the touchdown, so that's what saved him. But man, but between those 3, man, the 3 amigos, Tua, Hill, and Waddle, man, them dudes they getting busy. Like look, Hill had 12 catches on 14 targets. Like that's ridiculous. And look, 12. He had 12 receptions, averaged 15.7 yards of reception.
Yo, normally you would say that you wouldn't want all 3 of them on your team because all 3 of them couldn't go off on the same week. But
right.
Clearly, if you had all 3 of them, you will be first place in any league that you win. If you had all 3 of them, yo. I
got the wrong combination of 3. I think I got one team that got Christian Kirk, Trevor Lawrence, and like ETN or somebody like that. And the only one I can count on week in and week out right now is ETN.
Yeah, I got in one of my leagues, I got Waddle and Tua.
Yeah, I got Waddle and Tua.
I've been in first place. And if I didn't bench him week 2, I've been in first place on the Baltimore game.
Sure, one of my leagues, I got all 3 of them.
That's what's
Oh,
up.
that's saying something.
Yeah.
So on Detroit side, this was the week I should have streamed golf. Was it golf? I forgot what you said.
Go.
But 321. He had
I
18
did call
points.
that.
He ended up as I guess a French QB1. He's number 13 at the moment. But from the running game, Swift man, he ain't get nothing going at the moment. Did he lead the game early at all?
No, he was coming back from injury. So you got Jameson Williams.
Yeah, he had Williams had 2
went off.
touchdowns.
He went off.
I'm not so.
Man,
All right, man. Let's get to the Cowboys. Dak Prescott showed up this week. It looked like he back to being Dak. Crazy accurate. 21 for 27, 2 TDs, and over 26 points.
Rushing touchdown too.
So, Gene, is it time to give Pollard the rock from here on out?
I don't know, man. Jerry Jones. I mean, yeah,
look, Jerry Jones said ain't nothing changed.
Like they I don't know, man. Like it's weird, man. Like I don't know. It's weird, man. I feel like if you got them both, like I got them both, it's just best to have them both, and play them at the same time because you just don't know. Like you don't know because Zeke is having a good season, contrary to popular belief, but Pollard is so explosive.
Look, quiet as kept. I'm gonna try and get them all Dre hands, but Drake keep wanting the quarterback for him. Like,
Yeah,
man, listen, as long as Zeke around, I can't give you no quarterback for Pollard.
Yeah.
Now, if Zeke getting ready to go off for a while, we may be able to talk.
Yeah. Nah, he shouldn't give up anyway. Like I know he want that quarterback bad, but I wouldn't for anything because there's no point in having one or the other. You might as well have them both. If you can't play them both, I wouldn't play. I wouldn't want one of them.
I do got a question.
We talked about this. Schultz showed up. I think we had talked about that. They both ended up being. I was choosing between Ingram and Schultz ended up with 74. So
yeah, I'm sorry. There's a stat that with Dak back, Lamb has been targeted 22 times, but Schultz is second with 20 targets. So it's a different Schultz with Dak there.
And as y'all see, I dropped them. So I'm just letting y'all know I'm getting ready to put the bag on them this week for waivers, just in case I need them. Let's see, but yeah, so Lamb and Schultz ate this week. Man, Pollard, man, he did a little bit of everything. On the Chicago side,
Rodney, just to let you know, you got $11 left in your bag.
Right.
Hey, listen, I ain't say how much is in the bag. I just said I'm putting the bag on.
So you really will, man. Somebody bet $12.
They're gonna put a change couch on them.
Look, you gotta be a pretty big spender. You gonna put $12 on the tight end. You might look unless you're holding Pitts, Sleeper King. I'm talking to you.
I put $230 on Elijah Mitchell last year as a rookie.
You did.
Oh man.
You see, like, so in our league. Oh no, there it is. I got it. I can see the budget.
Oh man. Oh look, well, I know we ain't got there just yet, but Dolchus, he showed up. I think who was talking about that, Jose? So
yeah.
On Chicago side, man, Justin Fields. I don't know who has him, but once again, man, he proven that basically, their team, and they may not be great at real football, but he is fantasy viable with 26 points on a week. He only had 151 yards passing.
They look good against Dallas, though.
He had Justin Fields had 2 passing TDs, 1 rushing TD. He had 60 yards rushing, and then I had Herbert on the bench. So y'all were the only one that had somebody on the bench. He ain't go off like that, but he gonna end up with 99 yards and a touchdown, and he outpaced David Montgomery. So I'm hoping that turned into something.
And he's been outpacing David Montgomery.
Yeah, but he definitely was having more explosive runs than Montgomery.
In our other league, he's been a quietest kept sleeper for me. But I should have started him this week. I don't know why I started Curtis Samuel in a flex. I should have started Herbert.
Oh man. So we talked about this the New Orleans Saints against the Las Vegas Raiders. I streamed Andy Dalton this week, and so it still ain't enough to help me with this game. But Kamara, man, he 18 for 62. I definitely think, I hate to say it, if you got Kamara, you want Andy Dalton back there taking the snaps, because he definitely will dump it off. Because Kamara had 9 receptions on 10 targets for 96 yards plus 2 touchdowns, and he had the most carries. Which is, in terms of his still in tight end points, dang on Taysom Hill had 10 carries.
Yeah, he
for 61
needed a
yards.
touchdown though. He needed a touchdown.
Well, he definitely touchdown defended, but still, if you getting 10 carries from a tight end.
Yeah. I mean, 7-8 points is his floor, so that's good.
Man, my boy Olave.
That's better than season.
I need him to get in the end zone. He their best receiver, but Kamara got most of the targets. And let's see. Let's talk about the I can't even get out. Las Vegas Raiders. Bam McCall had 2.9 points on 15 to 26 and 1 interception. Good gracious.
I think Waller fell off at the last minute. He was supposed to play.
Look, this was the backfield rushing looking like. Jacobs had 10 carries of 43 yards, right? Carr had 1 for -1. Farley 1 for -3. Adams 1 for -1. They had 13 carries, 38 yards rushing. Hollins was the leading receiver with 64 yards on 7 receptions. Yeah, ain't nothing to say about this. Like you said, they must have been hitting the what they call that, the nasty kitty the night before.
They was doing something, because I'm like, that's crazy.
One of my money leagues, I got Carr, and I got
I was gonna say, you say anybody from the Raiders.
Adams. I had both of them on start.
Yeah, I don't understand how you can get Devontae Adams 1 catch for 3 yards, yo. It just doesn't. But you know what's funny though? And I probably like when he was in Green Bay, I was like, I don't really see what's so great about Devontae Adams. Like, really, I should say that to like myself. I should be like, they just got a good rapport, because he's not physically imposing. He's not a burner. He's not anything. So when he left, I was thinking, like, I was a little nervous. I was like, I know he ain't gonna put up the numbers he put up with Green Bay, but is he gonna still do like all pro numbers? Because a system makes everything in football, especially if you're not like a superior athlete. And so, I don't know. I still think that he should be doing better than he's doing. But
well, I'm gonna tell you, I've been watching some of the games. Adams been getting open, but I don't know what it is about Carr. Last year he looked better. He looked better last year in Jay Gruden's offense than he did in this offense. Like, it's supposed to be the Tom Brady offense. Like, I don't know what is going on that team.
Yeah,
like,
but you ain't got Tom Brady. Like, that's the thing, man. Like, what has Josh McDaniel? What did he do last year? Mike Jones was average, right? Last year, the last 2 years. In Denver, it was terrible. His quarterback selections was like, he picked Tim Tebow in the first round. Like, he was just I don't know.
I don't know, but I just know that Carr and Renfro played better last year. Even with Waller ain't even played this year, but they played better last year than this year, and nothing changed but the coordinator.
I'm about to say, like, not even them, but yeah, like Waller, right? Like, early in the season, he wasn't getting off either.
He been hurt. He had a hamstring issue.
Man, baller, man.
We can move on to the next team. I'm upset with them.
Yeah, man. It's So look, I mentioned AJ Brown earlier, and I was saying I think he might be the best receiver in the league.
Huh? No.
That's what I said. I was like, nah.
I don't say he's the best receiver.
Yeah, look.
Combination between Hurts and AJ makes him, hard to cover, because you got to cover that scrambling quarterback.
And that RPO, yeah. So I think that's similar to the same situation I said about Aaron Rodgers and Adams. They just got a rapport, and they just, know the system. But
So that's what made me bring it out is the fact that you talking about Adams, going into that system, or the system may attribute to what he was doing.
right.
But right now, AJ man, he balling. So I think Cooper Cup and Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill basically like, look, it don't matter who playing, whether Jacoby Brissett, Tua, like he getting it. So
Yeah, he earned my respect this season.
Well, I mean, you gotta look at the combination. If he got Waddle on the other side with speed, like who you gonna?
So that's the same thing. That's the same thing with AJ. He got Devontae Smith on his side and a running quarterback. So like you said, it definitely helps.
Yeah, but I don't think they're scared too much of Devontae Smith. I think they're scared more of Waddle and Tyreek.
Oh no,
maybe
Waddle legit, man.
I've seen them double AJ Green, and he just be still jumping over all of them and catching the ball. Like he
right now.
that's
the thing. Jalen Hurts will throw the ball up to him and just let him go get it. Where I think that's what the issue with Tannehill. Tannehill basically wouldn't throw it unless he was wide open. I'm like, you got a monster out there.
Right, exactly.
All right, well, let's get this Patriots Jets game. Zach Wilson. This is somebody who I think me and Turner was talking about. He got weapons, but he can't seem to get things going. He had 355 yards, but he had 3 interceptions. Compared to his 2 touchdowns. Really, the only bright spot was Tyler Conklin. He had a nice day with 79 yards, 2 TDs. But I don't think
Garrett Wilson too.
And Wilson came so back up. Hey, is he picked up in our league, or because I know one time he got dropped, and I might have been one of the people to drop him after they made the quarterback switch.
I don't know if you can trust him.
I still drop. They got
too many weapons over there.
Even
because it's too many. It's too many of them. It's too many of them. And is it Corey Davis? Is it what's the dude Barrios? No, Moore ain't getting nothing. Moore went out. More like he Moore not even getting targets.
Elijah Moore, yeah, he had 1 target.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And I think they also, and it's not really Conklin. You can't really, because I think they also got the tight end Uzama, or the one who was with Cincinnati.
Conklin's the one.
Last year.
I know he's the number, but Conklin's the number 1 receiver tight end on that team.
They got Uzama from Cincinnati.
Yeah, I thought he was the number 1 tight end, but I don't know.
It's Conklin.
But what we also learned was Michael Carter is not Breece Hall. So I thought he was gonna get a lot more work than he did, but he did not. So
Robinson played? Robinson played.
Yeah, he played.
Robinson. Oh, he played?
Yeah, he played. He
30 carries,
he
30 yards.
Five rushes, 17 yards, and then he had 1 target, no receptions. So he did get some burn, but I didn't expect him to play a whole lot. But however, considering what Carter put up, I could see him eating into his touches very early.
Y'all remember when fantasy was early on, like in this, infancy, everybody was like, you had to draft a running back early. Now, I don't think that's the best decision unless you got like Derrick Henry or something. Like drafting a running back early is like it's kind of risky.
No, a lot of people now, man, they talking about the zero running back strategy now, where you don't draft no running backs in like the first 3 rounds.
Yeah. You can go that way. I mean, I think it's an argument for both sides. Because
I'm still in the mindset, if you got a chance to get one of the top 4 or 5 running backs, you got to get them. Because
not 4 or 5 for me though, because I think some people had Dalvin Cook in that. I wouldn't get Dalvin Cook.
I would just say 3 probably.
Who would you draft that you felt safe with this year, right? Only person I could think of is Derrick Henry.
I mean, if we talk about next year's draft, we looking at next year's draft, Derrick Henry, McCaffrey. You got,
but he gets hurt all the time though. Like you.
What about Jonathan Taylor?
Nah,
I said Jonathan Taylor. Johnson, Taylor, Saquon. But other than that, this is kind of hard.
Saquon.
Oh, Chubb. You got to get Chubb.
Injury. Chubb maybe.
But no, hold on.
But
Chubb not top five draft pick? Nah. I don't see that.
He ain't go top. He ain't go top.
But honestly, this whole year has been crazy because really all your top running backs haven't really been doing anything. It's been the mixture of running backs and mostly the backups that started at the beginning of the year as backups are now like starters and going off. Like ETN, like who else?
Mm-hmm. What's the name?
Brees Hall.
KW third, Brees Hall, Kenneth Walker coming in.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker.
Yeah,
Look,
that's what you can gamble with that and try to, because you know you definitely can. Somebody gonna pop up in the middle of the year, you know, always.
But it's like every level, like tight ends, quarterbacks, receivers, like all the top tier quarterbacks and all the top tier running backs really has just went off, like down. Their stock has gone down. Like look at your look at the people who's really top now.
I know with tight end. I was only looking at 2 tight ends. If I ain't get the first 2, I was gonna wait till like the 7th round.
And
really, if you ain't got Kelsey, you're done.
Oh,
can you sort a ranking list of all the players in Yahoo?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like what I mean, like where they are now. Like I know that, you know, I can click on a player and see where he's ranked, but can I get a list of just all the players that are like in 1 through, you know, whatever?
When you go to your
yes,
agency,
yes, you can do that.
Go off.
Yes, you can do that.
You see what I'm saying? All players.
See this is what I'm talking about. Okay, you ain't so see, you had a good draft. You had a good draft, and you ain't in the trenches like people like me. You see what I'm saying? Because you got a good draft. You don't even know how to sort in the points.
I mean, that's
like I'm out here looking every day trying to get people trying to catch up, and you just sitting on the people you drafted.
Right.
I'm not gonna start this argument up. I'm not gonna start it. I won't. I know how it can go.
I know I can sort free agency, but I didn't know that we could sort players that are on rosters though. That are on current rosters.
You go and you put all players. You go to all players.
Look, man. Look, like I said, we're on the show time for you. So on
positions, it doesn't. My bad, Rodney, but it doesn't.
You can just do all offense.
But if you're on free agency, it doesn't give you players that are
all players. Yeah, no. If you do all players and all offense, you'll be able to see it.
You gotta go to status. You see the status drop down, and then instead of all available, you go to all players.
No, I'm talking.
I do this every week.
So look, and so for New England, right? We already know we're not touching any.
See how many moves Eugene has made.
Ramondre Stevenson is the only.
Eugene probably made no free agency moves.
Ramondre Stevenson and Jacoby Myers. Damian Harris is kind of falling off. Yeah. He had 11 for 37. Myers had 9 for 60 with a touchdown. At least Myers getting touchdowns this year. At one time he would get all these targets and no TDs. Let's see. Next game up. Who we got next? Oh man, yeah. So
Gene has made 2 moves. It's week.
Excuse me. That's why he don't know how to sort. He ain't do no research.
Cousin hit me the other day and was like, he said, "Yo, you will never make moves in free agency." He was like, "Yo, you always ride with your roster. You draft so well." He said that to me the other day on my league. He's like, "Yo, you draft so well that you never go into free agency." I think people be overusing free agency because they be bored, yo.
No, because my draft was terrible.
Hold up.
My draft was terrible. I've made 26 moves
last year.
We were still Rodney time, but look.
I'm sorry, but we gotta address that, Rodney. He's made 2 moves.
Don't worry, I got time.
He don't even look.
When it's time,
I mean,
I
nice.
gotta go.
Yo, especially in my league, yo, like everybody just be making all these trades and moves. I be like, why? Like you can't even like people be just shooting the dog out after week 3, yo. Just let your roster play out for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Like chill out.
Sorry, Rodney. I apologize.
Look, so I think we talked about Philly, man. As far as Hurts being a star, AJ Brown being a star, Dallas Goedert 6 for 64 at tight end. Let me see. Pascal caught a touchdown. Didn't do much else. Other than Saunders, you guys touching the backfield. I think, and because I don't think Gainwell will get any carries unless they. I don't see where he fits in at the moment. Pittsburgh stinks. Their whole offense stinks. Everybody stinks in their offense. Claypool had the most points from a pass standpoint. He had 12.5. He had 1 for 1 with a touchdown. Hers had completed 1 pass, and Pickett had 25 for 38 and had 8 points.
Fair move.
Whatever, man. He had 457, but what's the chance of him getting a touchdown? Their offensive scheme is terrible. I don't know if y'all watched him play or not. But
tight end.
So
sorry.
Right. But when you think about weapons, though, think about this. And they said Pickens was trying to put the team under the bus. Some more people not studying and not prepared, and he the one out there throwing picks. They said so. You got Harris, right? Who produced even when Big Ben was terrible last year. You got Pickett, a receiver. You got Claypool. You got Frymouth, and you got Deontay Johnson, and they can't bust a great.
So what's the problem? You think the quarterback, or do you think it's the coordinator, or just? I think it's the quarterback.
They got to be the quarterback. Like they can't get anything.
What's up with
but I will say it don't look like he looked like a brick back in the backfield, man. They basically just run him into the line and if it wasn't for pure value, he wouldn't have much. All right, man. Look, so let's move on. Texans, Titans. I don't know why they mentioned this before, but basically, they said Derrick Henry, when you see the Texans on the schedule, you seen that meme with the dude with the creepy look in his eye and he be doing his hands like this. They said that's how he be looking at the Texans when he play.
Is this the second time he rushed for 200 against them?
Yeah, like I think he averages like almost 200 against them. 32 carries, 219 yards. I mean that's it. Even Hilliard had 83 yards.
83 yards, which is crazy.
How
many times did Willis throw the ball? 10 times.
He threw the ball 10 times. Nobody had more than 2 targets and 2 catches. Like that looked like a Crossing High School.
But see, that's disrespect because you got Malik Willis back there. You should just be putting people in the box. I guess it don't matter when it's Derrick Henry.
I thought this would be a spot where David Mills would be a good string, but that didn't happen. Pierce, if it wasn't for the touchdown catch, he would have had even a worse day. But Brandon Cooks, they need to trade Brandon Cooks because he can help somebody out, and the Houston is not it. He had 4 for 73.
Who can help out? Oh, Packers.
He can help out. Yeah, he can help. Look, he can help out the Packers. He can help out Baltimore. Somebody, take the roof off.
The Packers must be tanking or something. I don't know what they.
Ravens, the Ravens.
The Rams could use them.
Do y'all think Hunt for Akers is a fair trade?
In
real life football.
I'm holding out hope, man, that Hunt get traded.
Nah,
I'm hoping that he get traded and go somewhere somebody could use him for real. Like and it would be for Ryan. I think if they traded Akers, it would just be the free of a spot.
Nobody's trading for Akers. Akers is not. It's not going to contribute to you to your team.
All right, man. Look, let's talk about this Rams San Fran game
Ronnie on
where we had
right now.
CMC. Man, I'm on the clock, man. CMC pulled LaDainian Thompson and did the what's this in baseball? I guess this would be called hitting for the cycle, where you get a single, a triple. I mean, a single, double, and a triple, whatever. I mean, threw a touchdown, caught one, and ran one. Or in hockey, a hat trick. Yeah, right. 40 points on the day, 40.3 in the PPR league.
It's gonna be hard to beat whoever got him in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I feel like Shanahan just gonna be back there having fun. Just
I know.
He definitely got a new toy that he like, because
Right.
you think about it, right? Like anytime you have somebody that like that, you know, when it was RG3 whoever, he like, look, we got something, we're gonna put it to work. So
yeah, but only thing with him, he got an expiration date. Those guys get hurt. He'll start playing with them and he'll ride them all the way till he got no legs.
I hate to be a hater like that and be hoping somebody get hurt, but
It's a lot of time before like Shanahan won the Super Bowl, like he's a monster.
So my question is, at what point in time does the team they had to just tank the team because they don't have no draft picks? Like when do the draft picks catch up with them?
That'll be a problem soon.
San Francisco still got 10 draft picks next year.
For real?
Yeah.
I don't see how.
It's third round.
Like they Halloween candy.
No, they got the compensatory pick or something like that.
Sure. Yeah, what they gonna do about Trey Lance? He gonna have his third rookie season,
Yep. They mess around trade him.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
And then you got to figure it out next year because he got to get paid after that.
Look, y'all need to hush him off, man. We want to see him in San Francisco. They're talking about Tom Brady coming there. That's the news I've been hearing.
Brady looked like that divorce situation getting to him.
Yeah, he got you. Yeah. And did we talk about the Commanders at all today?
No, not yet. I'm trying to get there. Cooper Kupp for Los Angeles, basically, he went out in the game and they said it didn't look serious. I think he came back, but anybody heard anything on Cooper Kupp? Is his ankle?
Yeah, his ankle swollen. He said that he's going to play next week, but I don't know. But Ayuk showed off this week too. He's been consistently the last couple weeks. Yeah,
Ayuk, man. Me and turning somebody earlier, man. Everybody seen the eating with CMC back there, and that's with Debo out. So, Turner's still in the mindset that basically, like you said on Sunday, a rising tide lift all ships. So, look like more production, more to go around. So we'll see, man. Look, with the Washington Commanders, man, they squeaked another one out. They call this the battle of the backups between Heineke and Edinger. Man, Heineke, man, look, the one thing I say is that he knows where to get the ball to his bread and butter. And that's McLaurin and Gibson. And so I can appreciate that, man. McLaurin, because he was disappearing under Wentz. He had 6 for 113. Gibson had 7 for 58 receiving plus a touchdown. And look, it's unfair to say somebody who got shot before the season started is disappointing. But Brian Robinson, I don't know, man. He's struggling a bit. He had 8 for 20, having 2 yards of carry.
I don't understand why they were so anxious to supplant Gibson anyway. He's clearly the better runner back. He's clearly the most physically gifted back on the team. So that's just.
Who would you consider? How does he play like?
Who? Which one?
Gibson.
I already know it's going.
Right. I mean, he had seven receptions.
Like Marshall Faulk,
With Ettinger.
The answer that you want, you gonna wait back to August of last year? It's like this.
Nah, you just
When-
recently put a text out there. Said, didn't you
Rivera-
talk about?
Yeah,
Once-
but saying he
once
the best,
again, you-
saying he the
once
best
again,
running
you
back
brought
on
it
the
up.
team. Saying he the best running back on the Commanders ain't saying what y'all was saying last August. Like he gonna get CMC numbers. Like that's what y'all was saying.
All right, man.
He had 15 touches.
Seattle versus New York. I think New York went to sleep too, man. I think they might have been in that. They might have been in the same club as Las Vegas because they.
Nah, I think
at least Barkley had something, but
I think that 12th man, that stadium is tough to play in. I know Cooper.
But Geno, man, Geno's still doing his thing. 2 touchdowns, 212 yards. He made. It's basically, thinking about him, they're not the same as Hill and Waddle, but he keeping Metcalf and Lockett, in the mix. And Lockett dropped a touchdown early in the game.
What?
He should have. A matter of fact, he should have had 3, if I'm not mistaken. But he definitely dropped one that was just wide open.
Dang.
Let me see. But Metcalf, he was hurt early going into the game. They wasn't sure if he was going to play. It was a game time decision. But he ended up with 55 and a touchdown. And so I think as long as he's playing, I don't think Goodwin is going to be productive. Let's see.
What is Ruby?
Stop giving your dad waiver picks.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't be
He
hating.
don't need no help with his sleeper picks.
Damn, Curtis still got Amari Cooper over this drink playing, getting touchdowns.
For real? He started Cooper?
Slim, this joker up to like 223 points, y'all. He went from like the bottom to like he on my heels. He like 60 points behind me.
Man. All right, man. Last game of the week. Green Bay Buffalo. Buffalo basically put it on Green Bay again. Green Bay. Was that you turn? Said the Green Bay tanking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why they haven't traded for a wide receiver for him, but I guess they just like it's a wrap.
Aaron Jones is still Aaron Jones. He had 143 on the ground. Finished with 19.7 points. Dobbs, he had a big catch early in the game, but it wasn't enough because Rodgers only threw for 203 yards. I mean, he be looking so unenthused sometimes. Like it's just like, man, whatever. keep giving me these bam ass receivers. Like
that's on him though. He took the money.
Yes.
He's not going to take the blame. So for Buffalo, man, same as usual. Josh Allen giving you passing and rushing. He had 2 interceptions. I'm not sure where they came, but he had 49 yards rushing. Diggs gave you 108 in the tub. Singletary still the back to have, even though he didn't do much this game. But that's it, man. That's the full slate of this week's games. Right now, Cincinnati is getting demolished.
Right.
25-0. And let me see, where is that damn Higgins?
Nothing.
You looking good
Yes.
so far, Rodney?
Man, listen, I need him to go ahead and call it a night and just pull the starter out. Never make my day. I told Ebony, she win this game. The chance of her getting another invite slim to none. That's it. So I don't know if you want to get all happy about this one.
Hey, anybody picking up on Kadarius Toney?
What's his name? Gene got him. Oh, Terrence, you got him? I thought Gene had him.
I got him,
I got my
Gasly.
I'm in the other league. I wouldn't mess with him. My roster too stock. I ain't got to play in the free agency pool, yo.
We're gonna see what you say. We're gonna see what you say in the playoffs.
I'm I'm about
I
to
was
win
just counting.
games out of them fluke first 2 losses I had. Those fluke lost to the highest point person 3 times. Nah, the
Listen,
time I lost,
we not going on that tangent tonight.
I got
like
4
5
players
minutes.
on my team who I drafted. That's it. I got a whole new team. I only got 4 people on my team.
week 8, yo.
And then only probably wrong decision I made.
Turns out here playing DFS.
2, 3, and 4.
My only bad cut was IU. That's how bad my draft was.
You cut IU?
Yeah, but I
You
mean,
cut
but I
early on.
got
He cut IU
Lockett
before
though.
Acres. He cut IU before Acres.
But I got
Oh,
Lockett though. Lockett still is better than I right now. I mean, if you're looking at total points.
I mean, you 4-3 though. Like you good.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm in the trenches. I'm out here, sorting by points and everything, seeing who, how everybody doing.
If you win 5 and 3, it's gonna be second place. Because
I did the math. I already did the math. Right now,
it's losing.
It's gonna be
Me.
it's gonna be like 5 or 6 people who 5 and 3.
Yeah.
And then next week, everybody who 5 and 3 don't play each other. I already looked at the schedule.
For real?
Yeah. Everybody who 5 and 3. So if everybody win that one, then everybody gonna be 6 and 3 is set for off season. I play off season. So
that's
all the rest
Tony.
of y'all play,
Mm-hmm.
all the rest of y'all play losing teams. I gotta play the champ.
I don't play losing teams.
No, I'm saying next week. Next week.
I'm one of the losing team,
So
I'm
that's
trying
gonna
to
be
fight back in
interesting. Next week is separation week. What I call
So I'll be second because I had the most points at 5 and 3. Yeah. And then after that, it's gonna be like you said, 5 or 6 of us at 5 and 3.
Hold up. I'm 5 and 2.
It's 6 of us who gonna be 5 and 3.
So you look at the scores and everything?
You can see it on the stat tracker.
Yeah. I mean, but you did the actual homework and
hold up.
And that's why when the playoffs hit, okay, I'm moving and shaking. You know what I mean? I'm moving and shaking.
Hold on.
I was number 2.
So we going through week 18 with the Super Bowl? Well, what other
17.
Nah,
I think it's
17?
15, 16, and 17.
Okay. All right, that's about right.
That's right, Ain't it 15, 16, 17? Yeah.
It's 15, 16, 17. Yeah.
Who got that waiver picks? Give me 3. Who's starting?
I only got one, man, after looking at the waiver wire. Dang, I forgot who it was. Goodness gracious.
Taylor Heineke.
Oh, I said Rondale Moore.
Rondale.
Yeah, he might he looked like he gonna be the number 2 wide receiver behind Hopkins. Might be a good bye week fill-in. So that's all I got though. It ain't really nothing out there. This week the stars went off.
Yeah.
If you got a league like this, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, the stars went off, and there's not a lot of injuries either. So that's another thing.
Yeah.
Amazingly enough, in our league, Dalton Schultz and Michael Gallup on the waiver wire.
Yeah, Schultz. I already said mine. Mine is Schultz.
Yeah, you got. I mean, tight end. Yeah, I wouldn't have drawn them with the tight ends out there, but to each his own.
You ready for mine?
Oh, here we go.
I got Conklin. I got Likely.
Who?
If you're looking at our waivers,
you said Conklin, and who's the second one?
Conklin though.
Likely.
Likely. Oh, okay. From Baltimore.
Yeah.
Okay.
McKenzie,
Wilson, and
Zach Wilson.
No, not Zach Wilson.
You talking about Wilson, the receiver?
Garrett Wilson. Gesicki.
I can see Garrett Wilson being pickup.
And
because basically they edge what's the name out more out. So
and then just if you want to spice it up a little bit, I'll give you some Terrence Marshall Jr. I got more if you want
PJ
to, but I'm
Walker?
gonna keep it like that. Terrence Marshall Jr. from Carolina.
With PJ Walker back there.
Yep. I mean, you
Well,
talking
look,
about for a bye week. You talking about bye week players now.
Yeah, no, yeah. Look, that's bye week and no injury. And the stars perform, so you're not disgruntled about anybody right now, except for maybe
Because
like Taylor.
so you got Atlanta playing Carolina again after next week. So you think how you think the matchup going to be?
No, I tip my hat, man. Y'all looking far ahead. Turns looking at matchups 2 or 3 weeks away. Jose looking at schedules.
Yeah, I'm looking at schedules. Yeah,
And he ain't taking naps on his way to the number one spot.
Resting.
Sure.
Two.
Man.
Two.
Yeah.
My man has made 2 moves. I ain't never seen that.
Man.
Like, you
No,
know,
until my cousin, because in my league I only made 2 or 3, and my cousin hit me the other day and was like, he noticed the last 2 or 3 years I don't make moves, and I was like, why make moves? Like I was like, yo, I'm always in the top 5 somewhere.
Hey, Turn. How many moves did Ron make? Let's see if this is a Clay Turris thing going on.
he made that. G made so many moves last year. We all made so many moves
man.
last year. How many moves I made?
That's because everybody was struggling last year, I think. In this league.
Ron made 13 moves.
How many moves I made?
Who made the most moves?
Me.
No, it's me. I got 26 and Jose second, tied for second at 22.
Like, shaking and baking.
And Rodney made 16, but he ain't got no more money left. Rodney, he the only one with $11.
Hey, look, I'm right now. I'm at the club recycling dollars that get thrown on the floor.
The club like, hey, buy me a drink, man. Buy me a drink. I got you back.
Man.
Hold on, he
Yo, they're picking up the dollars back.
Picking up the dollars, throwing right back in the pile.
hold on. So like, you ain't number 1 all your time? Yeah, you do 26. God, yo. So look, Mayhem, we only got 5.
Ain't gonna be no move shaming here, Gene.
Yo, what's your man the Ron team?
3,000.
Trying to make sure y'all ain't trying to put us all in a lump. You got 13.
Yeah.
House stock. Yo, who else 7-0? Is that house? Nah, that ain't house stock. Who's 7-0?
That's Tony. All
That's
season
all
champ.
season. All season.
Who said they playing all season champ?
He got Kelsey. He got some balls on his team.
He got 10 moves.
No, I remember from last year.
The whole budget 99.
How many moves Tony made already?
He ain't had to. I ain't see he had the best roster, man. Like
No,
I don't think
he drafted well this year and last year.
he got
Wandell.
Wandell. He got Wandell Robinson.
How many moves he make turns?
Shoot. I got off of the hold up. Let me see. He made 10
a lot of
moves.
moves. Yo, you still got $80 left. How's that even possible? You betting $1 free agent?
Nah, man. See, what I do is I wake up at about 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and I wait and see what everybody missed out on free agency. And I pick them up for free.
Oh man, this man in the Walmart basket with the DVDs, man.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, ain't nobody bid on him. Let me get him for free.
Oh man, this man.
I rarely pay. I say that for around 13, around week 13. When that big running back go down or that big, somebody big go down, then I drop 80 on
Yo, who team named my team is ass? Who's that?
But look though, they finally their team went off. As soon as they changed the name, their team went off.
Yeah, see, he about to be Tony. Tony about to be 7-1.
Yeah, say Michael.
I don't know why he said that when he got Hurts. You got Hurts, man. He gonna give you 30 points every time.
Oh no, he upset about
he
something.
got Kamara.
Really? Kamar might be a breakout. He might be on the street coming up. But look, man, that's all I got, fellas.
All right.
This was funny.
It's been real. I'll holler at y'all, man.
Have a good one, fellas. Catch y'all later. All right.
All right.
My team is ass.